to click like, subscribe, the bell notification, and whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami from the Toku Animation News Network here at Power Morphicon 2024 with
Sasha Craig.
And for people who might not know what you've done, what have you done?
So I was a Power Ranger on Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue in 2000. That was like 25 years ago. And I've also been in Tucker and Dale versus Evil. My husband is Eli Craig, and he's the writer-director of that film. It's a cult classic. Go see it if you haven't.
It is an amazing. There is so much fun in that. It's in my top 10 for best horror comedy films.
So what's your favorite part?
The wood chipper scene.
Yeah.
When they're all like, oh my god, he's trying to kill them, and he's like, I need to save you.
And it's like blood everywhere, and you're like, no, yes, awesome.
And you had a little role in that, right?
I did. So my husband decided to kill me off because he can, and yeah, so it's fun. It's really fun. We had a good time. That was like, I can't remember what year. We shot it in Calgary, out in Canada, and it was a lot of fun. I had a little one at the time. And so you guys are into education?
Yeah, we're also, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I taught for 13 years as an elementary teacher.
Awesome. Where did you teach?
We live in Colorado, so I taught at a couple elementary schools.
Awesome. What part?
We live in the Parker area, so I was part of the Douglas County School District.
Okay, so my brother's out there with his kids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I have my nephew's a senior, Robert Williams. Hi. I'm gonna come see you. And then Gracie's my niece, and she's 13, and I'm not sure. Bad auntie. But they're both great kids. I love them. Hey guys.
Nice. So what was your experience of Power Rangers like?
Well, I had a lot of experience. So what kind of experience?
Well, like when you first did Lightspeed Rescue, was there something that you felt really made you stand out from other people who might have done the role?
Okay, so I didn't watch like Power Rangers before I started, actually, because I was, when Power Rangers came out, it was like 1993, I think, and I was a junior or a sophomore in high school, so I was doing gymnastics, high school sports, cheerleading, like I was working out probably 3 hours a day after school. I wasn't really watching, like it wasn't my thing at that time. But I loved Halloween. I loved seeing all the costumes. I knew it was a huge hit. So I was really, really lucky. I was working as a courier for a package company, and my manager came into the office. I hadn't met this person yet, and he said, "Do you want to be a Power Ranger?" And I said, "Well, that would be great. Here's my headshot, typical actress, ready." And,
nice.
Right? So he got me the audition for the next day. We ran that lines with me that night. And then I had the audition with Iris the next day. And then it was the weekend. And I went out to Tijuana and had some, like making a hot dog and maybe some tequila. I don't know, that might have had something to do with it.
So being that you were a gymnast, did you get to do your own stunts?
Yeah, absolutely. But let me just finish really quick. Okay, so it was Friday, and then after the weekend, Monday, I got the call back. They told me to wear something a little bit tighter, and I found out that evening. So it was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I found out I got to be like new Yellow Ranger. And then nobody was here. I tried to call them, and nobody was here. I was like, everybody didn't have a cell phone back then.
Right.
So
you got to do your own stunts then for the character?
So the first day I was working, I was doing a rock climbing scene, and they had an actor like that they hired, and I watched her climb, and I was like, so Koichi, who is the second director, the second team director, he had us race up the Santa Monica Mountains, and I beat her up, and he's like, okay, you can do this. So I've been climbing for a while. I learned to climb in high school, and then in college, they had climbing as like a PE in college. So yeah, I love the outdoors.
So what is your favorite type of sport to do?
I like to ski and snowboard and hike and paddleboard and swim. Yeah.
Everything.
I like a little bit of everything. Yeah.
And I saw that based on your Instagram that you also love to be sporting with your family.
Yes, I have 2 kids, Colin and Noah, and my husband Eli, and we are actually out here visiting my mother-in-law, Sally. And I love family. Family's number one for me. So yeah, absolutely.
Nice. Do you have a role that you've done outside of Power Rangers that you are most proud about, or some type of thing you accomplished?
The role of a mother, I think that's something that's exciting, and it's a different thing every day. So there's different tasks to handle. It's always new, and I really enjoy that.
Nice. If you had a song to describe yourself, what would it be?
Yeah, come back here.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside my soul. Oh no, do you know the rest?
I don't. She would.
Da 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 do 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 do. That's like old school, right? That's the first thing I do that. Yeah, that's me.
Did you ever think that 25 years later you would still be talking about Power Rangers?
I don't think that far ahead. I kind of try to stay in the moment. I think too far ahead, and then I don't know. Yeah.
Makes sense. What social media links can people find you
You
at?
can find me at Sasha_Craig on Instagram, and I'll tag me, say hello. I'll try and write you back. Yeah.
And then, do you have a favorite horror movie?
Yeah, it's Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Come on.
One that you haven't been in.
Oh, Shaun of the Dead.
Another great one.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or Portuguese. Yeah, Poltergeist is awesome.
One thing that kids these days are afraid of is they want to do something, but they're like, well, I don't want to fail at it, and I don't want people to bully me because of that.
Right.
And so what advice would you give a student who is afraid of getting bullied, so they don't want to, they hold themselves back from showing their potential?
I would say, try and get out of your head. Try and get out of your head, and that person that's bullying you is normally, it's a cycle. Normally they're getting bullied. And it's a learned trait. It's generational. And I think that's how that happens. So if you can, I know it's really, if you're not safe, go to a safe place, get help, ask for help. But I was bullied too, and my bullies in school ended up being my best friends because I would listen. We didn't have anywhere to go. You couldn't just say, oh, they're bullying me. People would be like, well, they're just. So I would listen to them and try and find a way to connect something that they like to do, something that interests you and them. And try to make them a little bit more human and not so scary. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I think we're just born little humans, right? We're all just little people who want to be loved.
One thing I would do when I always entered a classroom is I would always introduce myself to the students if they didn't already know me. And I'm like, I'm from New York, I'm a gamer, comic book, anime, manga, movie nerd, YouTuber. And I had one time, one of the girls was like, oh, I like anime, and pulled out a Japanese art book for one anime series. And then a few other people were like, oh, I like anime too. And they're like, oh, you do? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it's really hard right now because a lot of people are on social media and they're scrolling and they're not looking up. They're not looking into each other's eyes and seeing that we're all real humans. So I think that's important. You just gotta remember that there's nobody else like you on this planet. You are the only one, and you are worth sharing. You're worth being here, and you're worth letting your light shine. So, yeah.
And that's one thing I also feel like that really appeals to Power Rangers is it's a show that's very diverse right from the start, and it teaches equality. It always tells people to be their best, and I think that's one thing that really resonates. Why we're still here 30 plus years after the franchise started was because of its messages.
I agree. I know it can be scary, but you know, everything, as they say in the Fall Guy, everything you want is on the other side of the sea, right? So just show up, wake up, you know, do whatever, you know, eat a good breakfast, drink your water, exercise, you know, find a place that makes you calm and feel safe. You know, if you can't find that, like, think of a place that makes you calm and safe. And then go out there and give it your best shot.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, it was so great to meet you. This was so fun.
Until next time, bye.